Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we've got the new fusion plan up and we're going to go through it here. I'm actually going to go through it from my free-to-play perspective because I am wondering if I'm capable of getting this fusion. And I guess, I've been playing for close to a month on the free-to-play. I think I'm on like day 27. It's actually quite a good period. I think it's quite a good experience to understand what does a new player get from these different fusions. So the patch is live. The patch is in-game. We do have, actually, I'm going to do this before we get into even the fusion. We do have this new High Mother Maud thing going down. This is actually exactly what I was talking about from my other videos. Like, from a free-to-play perspective, if you just weren't in the mix of getting a champion, like, I didn't even try for Zinogre here, but I got 40 fragments. Wasn't even trying to get her, but now I can exchange those 40 for stuff, okay? And I struggled still to understand how, people that are casual players, they're not all in for these fusions, how they cannot think this is an improvement to what we've got right now. I do get the people that perhaps are sitting on 90 or 95 saying, well, I just want to earn the extras that I didn't get. I do get that. But in this experience, I mean, what do we get here? 8 chests for just playing the game before. I've got myself an epic book, a rare book, some brews and a thing. I've got a few fragments. I'm seeing screenshots. This is not the luckiest one by a long shot, by the way. I'm seeing people get a couple of 5-star chickens. I'm seeing people get legendary books. I'm seeing barrels. So Saf no doubt will farm the actual math of what's going on here. And I guess let me just quickly fly onto the main account and do the same, do a 10 pull on the main account, because it would be interesting to see what we're getting there. We did just see 4 drops of Maud. Jump on the main and see what a 10 pull does there. Again, I'm seeing a lot more than what I showed in my video from the test server. So until we see the actual code, we'll get a better feel for it. But I'm definitely seeing a lot more than what I showed from the test server. Okay, gang, let me in. So again, fragments. Let's grab an old one. Yoshi, I'll need your fragments, please. Grab my temple. And so in this instance, I got 5-star chicken, couple of 4-star chickens, 3 fragments of Maud. I've seen people with up to 10 fragments of Maud in one set of 10. So until we see the numbers, we don't know, because it's very all over the place. Is one person the exception? Am I the exception? I don't know. But definitely, I feel like this is better than what we had before. Okay, that's my view. And I know that other people are all welcome to their own views. Right then, what's going on with this fragment event? So we've got White Queen Ancora. We've got 130 up for grabs, but let's just see here. No, have we? But we've actually got 110 in reality, because you got 10 here for winning a tournament, 10 here for winning a tournament. You can't really guarantee that. It totally depends who you're up against, whether you can do that or not. Totally depends on your account progression and your activity. If I flick back onto the free-to-play, well, I'll show you my main actually quick as a good comparison. So my main account right now in Finite, I'd rather get 2250. I wonder if that's the same as the free-to-play. I know, yeah. I wonder if that's the same as what my free-to-play has got to get. Flicking between my accounts, because it does make quite a difference. If the depends on your account level and all that type of stuff, how long you've been playing the game. I don't know if it's how long you've been playing the game or literally just what level you are. But my Finite here, I've got to get 1650, so significantly less on the free-to-play account than I do on the main account. I think they do that because I just don't farm anywhere near as high a level. I'm farming like stage 13 versus my main, which will just go and blow up any level I decide to blow up. So, but yeah, 1650 per thing. And obviously, yeah, this depends who you're up against in these type of events, whether or not you could actually you could win something like that. So we got Finite with Dungeon Divers. Dungeon Divers doesn't kick in until tomorrow. So if you can hold off your energy, you should do. I haven't done on my free-to-play because I'm thinking, well, my energy is going to refill during the day. I might as well just crack on and get going. But the majority of your energy, Dungeon Divers tend to be the hardest stuff to do. So you kind of want to make sure you're double dipping Finite with Dungeon Divers, also with Champion Training. Now, the Champion Training tournaments, you can get points for things like booking, ascending, all that type of stuff. So again, make sure you make good use of your point scoring there, and make sure you make use of putting some levels into your food champions. I've talked about it a bazillion times now, but it makes it super easy to complete it. Super easy. I've got legendary books coming out my ears, or I've used them now, but I've had legendary books. I've got shards and stuff, mainly because I'm doing the champion training stuff. Whenever it pops up, I've just done it and maxed it out. I think is there still one here? Champion training, still a full day to go. Capped it out. No problem. Didn't use a single gem. In fact, I made gems along the way. So as long as you do the kind of food tactic, which is anyone I'm going to feed, let's say I'm feeding this guy, I'm going to put 2 brews into him, or if I don't have any brews, I'm going to put some levels into him in campaign before I feed him. Tons more points for doing that. So make sure that you stay on track doing that. What else have we got then? So we've got one summon event here and a second one over here. I was wondering if I can do this on my free-to-play, but I don't have resources. I don't have that many resources. So it would mean I'd have to complete one in full and then grab 5 from the other one. It seems kind of unlikely, honestly, which is a shame. If there was just one summon event to do, I think I probably would have a shout. But what I will do is I will do the summon event this weekend and see what I've got left in terms of resources for the next one. Because either way, even if I don't complete this fusion on the free-to-play, I'll get a bunch of fragments, which I'll turn into stuff. That's the way I'm now viewing it. I like, if I can't do it, if over the weekend I've got stuff to do with the kids and I just don't have time to do it, well, I'm still going to earn some fragments along the way. So the artifact event 1, 2, 3, that's just you earn the silver as you go. You should always be able to do these if you're doing the rest of the stuff. Spider tournament, if you're a low-level player, farm Spider 10. If you can do 16 or above, do 16 or above. 20 is optimal for any of these different places for point scoring. Level 20 is better than all of the hard dungeons and stuff for scoring points in these different events. Same thing with your dungeon divers. Like stage 20 dungeons will just get you better point scoring per energy. So we get a dungeon diver 2 overlaps with spider. Only really overlapping with spider though, a bit of champion training. So this one might end up being pretty tough and potentially just using your energy as efficiently as you can here to get that done. Dragon tournament here, champion chase. The arena ones is just being active, honestly. Ice golem comes in with this, but all of that's fine. So the anomaly here is Hero's Path. Hero's Path. I'd imagine Hero's Path in this instance is going to be a champion training event because we've only got one champion training going on. This is probably going to be something like either pull shards and do champion training and earn points, or champion training and souls potentially and earn points. But either way, I'm hoping that they make these fragments accessible in the Hero's Path, because the Hero's Paths can be pretty sucky, honestly. Normally because there's a massive big end prize. It could be the end prize here is the archer. It could be that. A reasonable chance that that could be the archer for the end prize there for anyone who's kind of doing, not for a free to play, but anyone who is interested. I'm guessing, by the way, because I do know, based on info I've just seen from our content creator group, there's going to be additional summon rates tomorrow, and the archer is part of that group again, like the progressive chance ones. So during this summon event, we will have progressive chance on the archer, Lady Kimmy, Worm Eater, Samson, Archbishop Pinthroy. Obviously, you're going to get to choose the champion you want. Supreme Kale's in there. But for the epics, anything good? Not the best, honestly. Eflin the Golden, Aila Life Braid, Pestila's Clod. Okay, champs, but nothing too crazy. So I don't know. It's I think there's a reasonable chance that could be something to do with the archer, but I'm guessing. But anyway, overall, doesn't feel super friendly because this path is an unknown. You have to do both summon events unless you're going to win one of these tournaments, which is tough. I'm going to push for it on the free-to-play as hard as I can, and I just keep you updated along the way. Like, what am I doing? Why am I doing it? And, how far am I getting along through it? I do have, as I shared yesterday, oh no, today even, a bunch of shards that I've saved. I've saved them over the last week. I do have another shard or a book. I do have another shard coming for the monthly really soon. So stuff's kind of like coming together as well as it could. And I do have in the challenges and stuff ways to get a couple of shards maybe, but nothing too crazy. I'm farming now. I've moved up to brutal today, actually. I'm now farming brutal and I will max chest it in 3 keys. So there's a chance of shards in here, but not anything too likely. I've got some gems in the bank, nothing too crazy. So, you know, I'm kind of like in this position where I'm in an okay spot. I've got no silver really. You know, I don't have tons of prep, but I've got some stuff in the bag. So I guess, yeah, we'll see how we get on. I do want to call out a couple of other things, actually. Like, my clan just hit stage 5. So we've just unlocked accessories. There's no energy in here this week, which sucks a bit. That would really help us for any sort of fusion. I would definitely be turning that in for energy here. I can go and grab some accessories, or I could just hold on, see how this fusion is treating me, because it might be that I prefer to use the clan gold for silver. Yeah, so that's something just to be aware of. And there is now, is it as of now? Yeah, the wish list chances are up to 8 times chances now. So I'm going to save these soul stones. Not that I've got many, but I'm going to save them just in case the hero's path is something to do with souls, and it might get me a little bit further down the path. But yeah, this is, I need Rathalos soul big time. Like, Rathalos soul for me would be absolutely massive. But yeah, we don't know too much more about that yet. I wonder if the other option for that hero's path actually might be this new dude. Could be this new absolutely obscene dude, Aislinn, who is nuts, honestly, like completely bonkers. So that's another potential if they're really looking to push the numbers for their month. So look, I'm going to be going for it on the free-to-play. Let me know what you think about some of these changes, and also let me know, are you all in for this fusion or not? I think the champion's actually pretty damn good. I think, you know, for the average player, if you pull her partner, she's obscenely good. But even if you don't, I think you've got a good champion here. Cleanse and shield, revive and reset cooldown of the person she's reviving. A passive which removes the control abilities from you. I think she's good. I know some people are down on her. I'm not that way at all. I will definitely do this champion on my main, and I'm going to go for it on the free-to-play. Anyway, I've been Hell Hades. I'll catch you soon.